Hello friends, this is Sharmi with the Amateur Gardener. I will be doing some planting of annuals in my front garden bed today, and I'll take you through parts of it. Most of it will be Supertunia Jazzberry. I have tried it a couple of years ago and it really worked really well for me, both in pots and in ground. So I'm going to try that again this year, and that will be going together with what I did in my pots in the back, which is Supertunia Tiara blue. It is one of the new versions of Supertunia. It says blue, but it's more looks like purple to me, and it's like a purple with a light pale center. It looks really nice, and hopefully it is going to match really well with the Jazzberry. So let's get going. As you can see, I am in my front garden today, and all I'm doing is plugging some extra Supertunias that I have. So it's mostly Jazzberry, but I have like 4 of the blue ones. It is Tiara blue. It's a new one. So I'll be doing this in the front garden space today. I already has, as you can see, a lot of like magenta, same color as Supertunia, and white dianthus, and they will be taking a back seat over the summer heat. But usually I love dianthus because they come back and they perk back up every fall. So just taking you through it, and all I'm doing is digging a hole. This area already has a lot of compost. It's a raised bed, and what I'm doing is adding some biotone, just a little handful, and then I'm plugging the plant in. It's a small pot, so it's really easy. Okay, this will fill up quite a bit. Someone may think that why I'm leaving a lot of space here and not planting anything here. I have lisianthus here that I planted last year, and they're all coming back and they grow pretty huge in their second year. So I'm expecting beautiful show here, so I need space for that, which is why I'm not. And as you can see, we have an oak tree that I personally do not like. People may have varying opinions on this. It has been shedding, and actually all the trees in our neighborhood has been shedding a lot of leaves now, and you can't even tell that I just had like put compost a couple of weeks ago. Not even a couple of weeks, like a week ago. Plan to put another layer maybe early next month. Maybe a fine layer. I really like the color of the blue that this one is. It's more like a purpley blue, but I've never planted it, nor has anyone else in their garden space, unless they got an early handle on the plant last year. Of course I didn't, but so I don't know how it will perform. I know Jazzberry does really well, which is why I got more of the Jazzberry, but this one I'm not sure. Some of them do really well in the landscape, some of them don't. Jazzberry does good either way, in a pot or in the landscape. The one that does really well is the white one, the Supertunia Snowdrift. That does amazing wherever you put it. I don't have any this year. And another one that does absolutely spectacular is the Supertunia Bubblegum. I'm going to put one here, and that should be it for Supertunias this year.
Louder.
Oh, another thing you can see, a lot of my so-called annuals that are actually perennials for me, this will be its 3rd year. This is Penta that's coming back. I had planted it in 2023. So you kind of have to know the area you're planting it in, your zone, and then you can set expectations accordingly. We didn't have a super cold winter. We did get snow, but snow I believe is more protective. So the pentas are mostly coming back. Should have brought it with me. I don't mind some leaves, but I definitely don't like so much. Okay, let's go. These are the bed of eggplants that we just got planted this week. Let me just show you. We had tomatoes in this bed last year, so through crop rotation, this is just regular eggplant. So I think I have fairy tale, some are just classic, and then some are Japanese eggplants. So the front ones are smaller, they are the Japanese eggplants. I have fairy tale there, and then the classic black beauty is somewhere here. Let me take you around. I have a few okras that were ready here, just 6. The rest are getting there, still in the greenhouse. These were onion buds that came up. That is garlic. This bed is still empty. It's a pretty huge bed. It's 6 by 6 times 2. And then this bed I have pointed gourd, but just put some new soil over it, so hopefully it'll come back. It has been coming back for the last 3 years, but this is my experiment, I would say. This bed we plan to do potatoes. There's nothing in it. We just cleaned it up and got it ready. And now this is garlic, another garlic. These are my onions that I grew from seed for the most part, but I have now covered them with my cages. These are the cages that I had gotten I think a couple of years ago from gardeners. I keep the one on my strawberries all the time. That at least ensures that I can eat the strawberries, because otherwise it would be a mad rush between me and the critters. Tomatoes here, more tomatoes. This one still work in progress. Peppers, some more peppers, and some more peppers. This bed's mostly spicy. Those 2 beds, I think there are a few spicy, but the rest are just bell peppers. We do consume quite a lot of peppers. Still have to plant my vines. Can't but help show you this. This looks so beautiful. And then this is another azalea, and the same one here. Somehow this one is blooming later than that. That one gets more sun. This one is in like more shade. The camellia is almost done. Just has 1 flower left, but you can see a carpet of flowers there. And then giving you a morning view of my pots. These are the ones I did yesterday. This corner looks pretty awesome and colorful. This is my pergola. So we have pots, 3 pots on each side, kind of a copy of each other. 2 kinds of Supertunias, Jazzberry and Tiara blue. I love the color. Have some trailing dichondra silver falls on this side. This one has a grass. That one grows really big, and that's why I put the drip with just 1 outlet towards that, and that just grows humongous. It grows like a whole tree. And same thing here. Hanging baskets, all of them had just 1 jazzberry. This is another one, that's another one, and then these are 2 more. I have 2 next to the fountain, 1 ageratum and 1 jazzberry there. Okay, this is my mango tree. My guava is coming out with lots and lots of leaves. We'll see what happens. Mango, it flowered this year. We took the flowers off, but nothing else, so I just expect vegetative growth this year. This one is an Alfonso mango tree, and then this is another one that I just potted, upgraded to a bigger pot. This one is 7 Suns flower. I kept it in a small pot all of last year, didn't plant it, but now it's leafing out. I plan to keep it in this pot for now. And then last but not the least are my 2 peonies. This is my phone, and you can see how big the flower is. It's a beautiful peony. And My cabbage is still growing awesome here. And this is my other peony. This one will probably flower in April, but I can see buds there. This is more like a beige pink color. I think the name was Oompa Loompa. This tree is leafing out gradually. This is a smoke bush tree. I have some cauliflowers and some cabbage here. Oh, these are all the Supertunia. I think one of them is like Hoopla Vivid Orchid that I planted last year. It survived the winter and everything in that hanging basket, so I put it in these pots. These are all the ones that survived. I think some of them are the Hoopla Vivid Orchid and some of them are Supertunia Bordeaux. Both Bordeaux survived. I put two in two different pots and they all made it, so I put it in these planters that have been lying around here. This area looks so empty. I have to put these outside. These are my hanging baskets. These are philodendrons, and then I have this begonia that I have to still put outside. And then this rose is still to be planted. It's a peace rose. Smells awesome. It's more yellow as it blooms like this, and then it turns to a more whitish color, if you can note the difference, with like edge, the border petals being pink. Still have to plant this. Took them out of the greenhouse. These are some lettuce and some amaranth that I'll have to plant. So hopefully you liked my video. If you did, do hit a like and do subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.